This is Rachel Haney with Central Indiana Real Estate Investors Association, and we are basically going to talk about the trending topics right now in the real estate investment world. And today we have Elizabeth Sickels with Elizabeth Maora. She is everybody knows her, around Indianapolis with her Air Bnb. And she is here today to kind of give us an update on what is going on, what to expect, and answer some questions that everybody has. How are you doing today?
I am great. Thank you. Just out checking properties, actually.
Yeah? Well, your property looks super, super clean right there. It looks beautiful. You guys have done a good job there. So right now, what is the state of the short-term rentals in Indiana?
Sure. So one of the good things is that we've not been shut down. So while business is very, very slow, we do have guests right now, obviously not in this house, but we have guests that are here working. Either they're in construction, or they're in medical, or they're in technical roles. So one of the things that some of my clients are doing is we're moving to allowing longer term stays. Mm-hmm. I'm a little skittish on actually moving to full traditional rentals, just because I'm concerned economically with that. So we're making a lot of pivots and really making some changes to the short term side of it.
Right. Yeah. That kind of answers the next question. It was, have you seen an increase in housing medical officials and doctors and nurses and EMTs?
Yes. And now with things kind of starting to taper off, thank the Lord, then we hope to see, less of those for a very good reason, right? And more guests that are coming to either visit friends or family or here for business as well.
Yes, absolutely. So what do you think is the long-term solution for owners in the short-term market?
So I think that financially, if they can take it out, or if they can survive the next really 6 to 8 months here in the northern states, that we are going to absolutely explode whenever things come back full force, because we have such a huge advantage. We have private entrances. We don't have people coming in and out all the time. We don't have all of the public spaces. Our cleaners are in here to clean after our guests leave. So it's just overall, it's thought of as a more sanitary, a cleaner place to stay than a traditional hotel.
I would absolutely agree that would be the case. You guys probably are just much more intimate when it comes to and hands-on with making sure everything is pristine and everything else like that. So as an entrepreneur, many say that pivoting inside your business is important. What adjustments have you personally made with your business in handling all of this?
Sure. So we are doing a lot of reach outs, which we've never done before, to actually other hotels, some of the hotels that have had to shut down and are shutting down in the downtown area, to welcome their guests as our guests. We've done a lot of construction consults, and then prior to all of this, and we only did designing and furnishing for our properties that we host and manage. And now we're opening those services up to other people, whether it's in their private residential home or if they're an investor as well. So we're adding on to our revenue streams and the skills that we already have.
Excellent. Definitely is thinking outside of the box. It seems like, and that just doesn't apply just to you, but just everybody at this point is like, how can we reach more people? What do we need to switch, transition? Some ideas work, some doesn't, but it sounds like what you guys are doing is absolutely helping. So congratulations on that. Airbnb has made adjustments to longer term rentals. How does hospitality now differ from night to night and month to month?
It's so interesting because we've always allowed longer stays. We've not had a lot, but we have people messaging us all the time asking if we will do a 1 month or a 6-week rental. But the caveat to that is they want, like, for example, so they want a beautiful home and they don't want to pay anything for it. Yeah. So the house I'm in is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. And we had a potential guest that said, hey, we'll pay $1,200 per month. And I said, I don't think so. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so we're getting a lot of inquiries, but not all of them legitimate.
Right, right. Yeah, that's interesting. Um, Now, knowing that many conventions have been canceled until next year, when do you see them opening back up?
Well, we still have Gen Con coming in August, and then we have the Indy 500 also. So we are looking forward to a banner August.
Right.
So we do have, we're moving into the slower season here in Indy whenever we get into August, September. Our slow season is really starting in November. So I just think that we're going to have an earlier slow season. But I do think that our high season, which starts in March, will be even higher when it does come back because people are wanting to get out.
Yeah, people are itching to get out. I'm itching to get out. I've actually looked on your website to see if my husband and I can just get away, get out of our house, just to get out, just even so. I think even some local people are just like, just a change of scenery, just a change of the wallpaper or just painted walls, whatever, just trying to get out. I can definitely see you guys just having a slammed month once everything does ease, because everyone's going to be itching to get out. So hopefully
Yes.
you're ready for that, for everybody wanting to come there.
We
Um,
are ready, yes.
yeah. So what's going to have the biggest impact on short-term rentals, do you think?
So I think the cleaning is going to be the biggest impact. I think that this is, in the grand scheme of things, this whole thing, that it's going to level out the professional managed properties versus the ones where people just slap them together and they say, hey, we're going on the market with this. So I think that we're going to have a clear advantage moving forward. So the cleaning, the fact that professionally managed, I think is just going to catapult beyond whatever hotels ever thought and whatever vacation rentals ever thought that we could actually or would actually do.
Right, right. Yeah, I can only guess how the extreme the list is and how articulate you guys have to be following. Because I know different organizations, the expectation is just so much higher now for cleanliness. So I'm guessing that you guys have protocols that you guys have to follow. Um,
Absolutely. And we have, in every property, we have a customized cleaning sheet. So it's always been important to us. So we get a lot of reviews about how clean our properties are.
yeah. So what's your thought on what's going to happen to hotels now?
I think hotels are going to look a lot different. I think that they're going to adapt a lot of the things that we've done here in vacation rentals. There was an article last week on the Four Seasons, which is a very high touch. It's a very highly personal visit whenever you go. They're even talking about doing virtual check-ins and check-outs, which we already do. So I think you're going to see that a ton. I don't think that the hotels are going to be nearly as busy. I think that they're going to have to make some structural, some design and decorating changes as well to accommodate for post, let's call it COVID-19. So
Yeah.
it's going to look totally different.
Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely fascinating just to see how, there's just so much unknown of what's going to happen, of when and what is going to happen. But just like I said to you before, everyone's itching to kind of get back, heading into at least that direction of what our life used to be. I have no idea how long that's going to take, but your place looks beautiful. Which location is this one specifically?
We are at Lux on Lexington, which is in the super hip Fountain Square area.
Okay. And you said it was 4 bedrooms for
Yes.
this one. Okay. Very nice. And I saw recently you guys had a video up on the technology that you guys have started implementing in some of your locations. I saw there was one that had Alexa. Was it Alexa? Was in it that had charging pads for your phones, which I think is awesome. And then that way, just put it right next to your bed. There it is. So that's great that you guys are implementing that already. It sounds like you guys are way ahead of the curve of preparing right now and what's to come. So that's super exciting. I can't wait to hear how your business is going to do, and I'm sure it's just going to continue to grow and blossom after all of this just starts going away. So thank you so much for your time. Is there anything else that you want to share with us, Elizabeth?
I would just tell everybody to make sure you're keeping on track of what's going on, and chin ups. We will get through this, and there is always opportunity. There's always a silver lining. So just make sure you find it.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks. And you have a great day.
Thank you. You too.